forecast details, but I do want to show you footage from across the country before we get into your forecast. We've seen plenty of snow across Alberta in the past couple of days. We do have a little dusting left to fall, heavier snowfall across the foothills. And there's an eclipse happening, or that did happen, I should say. And the best place to view that was in Halifax. Our video journalist Nathan Coleman got this wonderful shot of the eclipse. Unfortunately, there was too much storm coverage across Ontario and through Atlantic Canada with all of the snow and the ongoing freezing rain that is on the move across southern Ontario. Peterborough, one of the places that is projected to be the hardest hit with the ice accumulation. Already reports of thousands left without power in southeastern Ontario. I'm Victoria Fenn Alvarado with all of your forecast details right now. We'll get to the west coast in a few moments, but there is plenty of rain on the way for those across British Columbia. But this is the main event for those in southern Ontario, as we could see plenty of highways impacted, 401, 400, Highway 11, and that's all due to this prolonged freezing rain, a long duration event from Saturday up until at least Monday. The freezing rain projected from Kingston all the way to Owen Sound. We have 2 rounds of this. Friday, we've already seen plenty of accumulation. That's continuing through Saturday overnight. We could see some ice pellets north of the GTA through North Bay, even getting towards that Ottawa and even Montreal area. Now, snow, that's another part of this storyline where Timmins could see upwards of 50 centimeters of snow. Widespread rainfall also associated with this. You get the point, right? A wide array of spring-like conditions and winter storm conditions as well. Speaking of spring-like conditions, we have a thunderstorm risk, a non-severe thunderstorm risk for those in the southwest, Sarnia, Windsor. Here's a look at the system that's making its way through. As we head into your Sunday, that's where you could see bubbles and pockets of the thunderstorm activity. Sunday evening, that's where we could see the risk for the potentially more severe thunderstorm activity, and that's why we have this risk map right here. The non-severe risk stretching all the way towards the Hamilton and Orangeville area. Again, this is not the weekend to travel. I know plenty of people want to head to their cottage, but those Kawartha Lakes, that's where you're going to see large impacts. The freezing rain eventually does make its way towards Quebec and through Montreal. While Montreal on Sunday afternoon could see rain mixed with freezing rain, Quebec City is looking more at a snow story. That's continuing for those in Quebec on your Monday and eventually progressing towards Atlantic Canada. This is a Colorado low that's really making its mark through these regions. You see that widespread freezing rain. Here's a look at how much snow you could see. Montreal upwards of 5 centimeters, but again, the roads are going to be slick. So be sure to travel with caution, and even better, stay off the roads if you can. Now, like I mentioned, that will eventually make its way towards Atlantic Canada, but it's likely going to dodge the Maritimes for your Monday. But as we head into Tuesday, it starts to get a little bit more dicey for those. I'll show you here right now the timing on this. Sunday, you're mainly clear across the Maritimes, and then that's where the system's going to start making its way through on your Monday morning. By Monday evening, Newfoundland, you'll see the effects of this. This is all freezing rain. This is ice pellets, and up in the north is more snow. So if you stay with us at the Weather Network, we'll have more details on this, but on the back end, it's looking more like a soggy work week ahead. Taking a look at your temperatures, 20 degrees in Windsor, that's only going to help to fuel those thunderstorm activities. Meanwhile, in the Maritimes, you are a little bit chillier. Charlottetown -2, Halifax sitting at 3 degrees. And I mentioned the rain on the west. You are still fairly warm, 10 degrees in Vancouver and Victoria, but it's going to be a soggy couple days with still some rain left to fall. 20 millimeters in Vancouver throughout the day on Saturday, 50 millimeters possible through Tofino on the day Saturday as well. And the next couple of days not really letting up. Showers continuing until at least Thursday, where next weekend you'll see more sunny skies. So you have something to look forward to. Meanwhile, across the prairies, you're mainly dry for Manitoba and Saskatchewan, but for those across the foothills and Calgary, you could get a little bit of a dusting of snow. You've already seen some snow earlier, a little bit more to shovel for you. 5 centimeters through Calgary, Red Deer 3 centimeters. Edmonton could see upwards of 5 centimeters, but you do get a rebound by Tuesday, 8 degrees with a little bit of shower activities. Here's a look at the next 7 days in Saskatoon. You are still a little chilly, but you get around the freezing mark by midweek.